was a time when the world had forgotten its creator. Stone idols stood tall in the land. People gathered around them in devotion. Generations bowed before carved figures of stone. What began as a remembrance of righteous people slowly turned into worship. The sky was heavy, the atmosphere felt empty, and truth had almost disappeared from the earth. Then Allah chose one man, Hazrat Nuh, peace be upon him. Not a king, not an angel, just a human chosen to carry a message. He walked among his people with one call: worship Allah alone, fear Him, return to Him before it is too late. His message was clear, simple, pure. They covered their ears, they laughed, they mocked him openly. They said, "You are only a human like us." They insulted the believers who followed him. They demanded punishment if he was truthful. But the people turned away. Arrogance filled their hearts. And still, he continued. Years passed, then decades, then centuries. For 950 years, Nuh, peace be upon him, called his people. He preached at night. He preached in the day, publicly and privately. Fathers died, children grew old. Generations replaced generations, but the message remained the same, and only a small group believed. Imagine the loneliness, 9 centuries of rejection. Even his own wife refused to believe, and one of his sons turned away from the truth. Yet Nuh, peace be upon him, never changed the message. He never asked for reward, he never gave up. His patience became a sign for humanity. After centuries of warning, Nuh, peace be upon him, turned to his Lord. He had delivered the message. He had tried every way possible. Now he placed the matter in Allah's hands. Then revelation came. None of your people will believe except those who already have, so do not be distressed by what they have been doing. The time had come. Then Allah commanded him, "And build the ark under our watchful eyes and directions, and do not plead with me for those who have done wrong, for they will surely be drowned." In the middle of dry desert land, he began building a ship. No ocean nearby, no river in sight. Only faith. Wood was cut, planks were raised, a massive ark slowly took shape. The people laughed. A ship in the desert? They pointed, they mocked, they thought he had lost his mind. But Nuh kept building, because he trusted the one who commanded him.
We see you only as human being like ourselves. And we see that no one follows you except the lowliest among us, who do so hastily without thinking. We do not see anything that makes all of you any better than us. In fact, we think you are liars.
Then it began. The earth cracked open. Water burst from the ground. The sky darkened. Clouds gathered with a force never seen before. The first sign of the promised punishment had arrived. Allah commanded him to gather the believers, and pairs of every species entered the ark, calm, ordered, guided by divine will. Rain began to fall, and Nuh said, "In the name of Allah, it will sail and anchor." The sky opened, rain poured down violently, the earth released water from every direction, the ark rose upon the swelling waters, homes disappeared, idols vanished, the arrogant cries were silenced. The flood covered everything. Waves towered like mountains. The ark struggled, but it did not sink, because it was not protected by wood, it was protected by Allah. Inside it were only a few believers. Outside it, an entire civilization was being erased. In the chaos, Nuh called out to his son. He begged him to come aboard, but his son chose the mountain instead, and a wave rose between them. Even the son of a prophet was not saved without faith. Then came the command, "O earth, swallow up your water, and O sky, withhold your rain." The rain stopped, the waters receded, silence replaced chaos. The decree had been fulfilled. The ark came to rest on Mount Judy. The storm was gone, a new world lay before them. Then Allah said, "O Noah, disembark with our peace and blessings on you and some of the descendants of those with you." It was a moment of mercy after destruction. The earth felt fresh, clean, purified. From a small group of believers, humanity began again. This is why Noah, peace be upon him, is called the second Adam. The world was reborn through faith. The story of Noah, peace be upon him, is not only about a flood, it is about patience. 950 years of rejection, and he never compromised the truth. It is about trust, building an ark when there was no sea. It is about faith, because when Allah's command comes, no mountain can protect you, no power can stop it, no arrogance can stand before it. And in the end, only belief remains.